Why settle when you can own this beautifully designed coral model, spacious, stylish, and now with $20,000 towards closing cost incentives? This is your chance to level up your lifestyle without breaking your budget. Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time in this channel, a warm welcome to you. I'm Wendoly, your host and dedicated real estate advisor, bringing you the best deals here in Florida. And if this is something of interest to you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. Absolutely excited to show you guys this community here in Ocala, Florida. Just 2 minutes from that I-75 highway. That's gonna take you wherever you wanna go in Florida. And guys, it is only minutes walking distance from all your stores and restaurants and different things here on 200. You are only going to be a 5-minute walk from the VA clinic, a 5-minute walk to Chick-fil-A. There's so much things that are close to this area, this community that D.R. Horton is now offering us. And on top of that, it is a gated community, so it's even better. I'm not gonna go through where we are in Ocala because you guys, at this point, I think you know where Ocala is, but just know that this is one of the best locations for a community that you can have, especially if you're someone who wants to be next to all the stores, Home Depot, Sam's, Publix, Lowe's, all the different things that Ocala and different areas have to offer. They're opening up an ale house just minutes from here. You can walk there within maybe 10-15 minutes and drive there in 2. Now, enough about the area. As you can see, I'm excited about this location. Let's talk about the home that we're gonna be seeing. This home is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home, 2,756 square feet. And you guys, this community is absolutely amazing. Again, gated, it has a pool, and it has so much more to offer. Stick around to the end because you're not gonna wanna miss this. Let's go ahead and start the tour. Alright guys, so just to give you a little bit of information before we fully start the tour, this is the premium series, so there are a lot of things that are going to be different. For one, you are going to have the entry door just like this one. The tiles are going to be what you see on this floor. They're not your standard 18 by 18 tiles. The ceiling height on the first floor is going to be 9'4". On the second floor, it's going to be 8. And just a couple of other things that I'll be mentioning throughout the tour. Now stepping into the home, you're going to have the foyer. To the left, we're going to have this flex space that right now they have it set up as an office space. You do get your French doors here. So that does come included in the home. As you can tell, 9'4" ceiling. This area does not have carpet. It's going to have the tiles. The bedrooms are the only thing that are going to have carpet included. And it does have these 2 windows that are giving you that nice view of the beautiful community that this home is in. Now, directly across or diagonal, you do have that entrance to that 2-car garage. And then right next to it, you have the stairs that are going to lead you up to that second floor. But before we go there, let's go ahead and take a look at the social area. All right, so end of the foyer, stairs, and in front of it, you will have this spacious kitchen. Now, a couple things that are different in this model home versus some of your other D.R. Horton models is the quartz countertops that you're going to get are a lot thicker, and they are a different kind of quartz. You do have the 42-inch cabinets standard with this model. You're going to have the crown molding, and the backsplash also comes included with this floor plan and all of their other premium floor plans. You are going to have that pantry space, pretty spacious, kind of similar to some of the other floor plans we have. And you are gonna have your appliances included in this home, minus the refrigerator, but you guys know we negotiate that into the home. It does have an island that fits about 3 chairs. You do have your deep sink. So another thing that I didn't point out is that this home does come included with the handle. So that's not gonna be something that you have to come and do afterwards. And I do believe they have different colors. You either will get this nice stainless steel color or a matte black color. That just gives you an idea. And you do have these cabinets and drawers down on this side. Now behind me, you do have the dining table area, the dining area, where you can fit, as you can see, about 6 guests. It is very comfortable, like it flows very well together. In general, this open concept, you can see their decor. You guys, I absolutely love what they did here, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to you guys where I start getting into the decorations. And then you do have that entrance over to this side for that covered lanai. It is a tri-fold door, and it does give in a little bit more light than you do from the living room, because the living room does also have a lot of windows. So in that social area in general, you're gonna have a lot of natural light. So right now we are stepping into that family room, that social area, that great room, living room, whatever you want to call it. You do have the 3 large windows that are bringing in that natural light. One of my favorite things about this floor plan is the fact that there is so much light. It's bright in here. And me personally, I absolutely love that. Now, just to give you guys a perspective of what you can fit in here, you do see that we have this pretty large section over here. You still do have the coffee table, and then there is still a lot of space between that coffee table and the TV stand. And then of course we have our little relaxation area over here if that's something of your style. Now we're gonna go ahead and step into the first hallway that's gonna show us that first bedroom. So coming from that living space, you do have this little hallway. First thing you're gonna have is a Harry Potter closet, pretty spacious. There's definitely enough space to go ahead and store all of your things in there. And then you're gonna have the first full bathroom right here. It does have a standing shower where you are going to have tiles, not an insert, which is another thing that comes included with the premium series. Now stepping into the first bedroom, as you can see, like I stated, we do have the carpet included. This bedroom is on the first floor, so just keep that in mind. This home does give you that guest room, or maybe if you just want to have, you know, somebody, a family member on that first floor, you do have this bedroom. It's gonna have that window that is facing the back of the home. And just to give you guys an idea of the closet space, you are gonna have the double doors, and then you're gonna have that standard rack. It's a pretty decent closet, especially if this is used as a guest space. Now, enough of the first floor. Let's go ahead and take a look at that second floor. Stepping into that second floor, you are going to have 3 of the 4 bedrooms up here. The first one is behind me in this little hallway. You're gonna have a bathroom over to this side. It is a pretty standard sized bathroom. Again, you will have the tiles not going all the way to the top, but you do have that. In their bathrooms, they do have undermount sink. That is another difference compared to their Express series, and you have the same white cabinets that they do have in the kitchen. And one thing that I didn't point out was their design on their doors. This is going to come standard as well. Now stepping out of the bathroom to the left, you are going to get into that second bedroom. I'm going to have the dimensions for you guys. I do have the dimensions. This room here though is pretty spacious. This is a full-size bed, but as you can see, there's plenty of room for you to go ahead and put that queen-size bed. And it does have a little bigger of a closet space. Just to show you guys, it's kind of like a mini walk-in closet. It is wider than your standard closet, and it also is long. So that kind of gives you an idea. And this one is also facing the back of the home. All right, stepping out of the hallway, you're gonna have an additional window here, and then we are led into that loft space. You guys, my favorite part, this is what I love about the 2-story homes, that you get this free space to do whatever you want. In this case, I kind of have it set up as a second living space with a small little sectional. And my favorite thing about this loft in particular is the windows that they have. You get 3 windows facing the front of the home. This home gives you so much natural light. This is perfect for somebody who is like me and loves that. Now you do also have this extra space right here for you to go ahead and store, you know, different things. If maybe you wanted to use it coat closet or to store your games, or maybe you just have a lot of extra files for work, anything, you have this extra closet space right here. Now in the loft space and over in the second floor, it is going to be carpeted. But again, that's something that if you don't like it, you can go ahead and change that later on. Now stepping into this hallway, you're gonna have a linen closet right here. Directly in front of the AC handler, you are going to be directed into the laundry room. Pretty spacious laundry room. Washer and dryer does not come included, but that's okay, guys. We love our deals and we will go shopping for that. You do get that standard rack, and this laundry room actually has a window, and it is also facing the front of the home. Now stepping out from the laundry room, we are directed almost to the end of the hallway into that third bedroom. Again, guys, I will put the dimensions for you in the descriptions. I actually like this bedroom a little bit more because of the way it flows into it. You do have a full-size bed here as well, but there is room to put a queen-size bed, and they do have the dresser over there, so you know that you have enough space, and there's still a lot of space between the dresser and that bed. Now this room is facing the front of the home as well, so keep that in mind. Now we're gonna go ahead and go into the part that you have been waiting for. But right before, you are going to have an extra closet over here, you guys. That is 3 extra closet space just in the second floor itself. Now, finally stepping into that primary bedroom, you guys. I can't even describe how this room feels. I love it. It is a 15 by 18.6. So that just gives you an idea. I'm also going to have this dimensions in the description. You do have the 2 large windows that are facing the back of the home. And to give you a perspective of what we have in this bedroom, this is a king size bed, the 2 large nightstands. You do have your dresser over on this side, and then you do have a walk-in closet over on this side. Now, we are going to go ahead and step into that primary bathroom, which is also a good size compared to some of the homes that they have. Remember, guys, this is a preferred series, so you will see the differences. One being this bathroom is pretty spacious. You can get the standing shower with these doors included. You do get the tub. Over to this side, you get that private toilet, and then you are gonna have that double sink vanity directly in the front. Again, undermount sinks. In this case, you do get drawers and cabinets with the handles included. A lot of space. It is a really large vanity, and then you're gonna have your second walk-in closet right behind me. So you're gonna have 2 closet space, one in the actual bedroom, one here in the bathroom, so each individual can go ahead and store their own things. And then you have a large window facing the back, bringing in that natural light. Now, guys, let's go ahead and see what you can get in your backyard. As I showed you earlier, we do have the tri-fold doors leading you out into your covered lanai that does come included with the home and with its price. Now, this is a 10 by 14, just to give you guys an idea of its dimensions. It's pretty spacious. You can fit a lot, do a lot. Our weekend barbecue, you guys, summer is coming. It feels like it's already here, but summer is coming. So it is time to spend time with our families, do barbecues, whatever you want. Now, one of my favorite things about this community is that you will get a pretty spacious backyard space. So if you're somebody who wants to be in a community and you want something with a decent lot size, this is definitely the community to come to. You can go ahead and do a pool, put a playground, whatever you want. Our neighbors next door have a shed, they have a playground. And that's something that you can go ahead and do in this backyard. Make this your backyard sanctuary. Now, enough about the home and its backyard. Let's go ahead and talk about the financial details. All right, guys, finally to the end of this video where we're going to be going over all of the finances for this home. But before we get into that, let me give you a recap of what we saw in today's video. This home is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home, 2,756 square feet with a 2-car garage. And the lot size kind of depends on what you choose because that is an option that you do have. In regards to the upgrades that are included with this builder, with this model, you do get the upgraded flooring, 9'4" ceilings, 42-inch cabinets, the handles, the deep sink, the baseboards are the bigger baseboards, and you get a couple of other things included. Those are just kind of the standard things that are included. Now, the price of this home, guys, you're not gonna believe it. It's only $406,990. For the home that you're getting with all the features included. That is a great price, and right off of State Road 200, which is one of the best locations. Honestly, a lot of people want to be a little bit closer to that 200, which is why I chose to bring you this home. Now, currently the builder is offering us incentives as far as a rate buy down, so you can get a 4.99 for move-in ready homes and up to $20,000 for closing costs, which we can use also to buy down the rate a little bit further down. Now, as far as HOA, this community does have an HOA and a CDD for a combined total of $230 a month. Again, it is a gated community. It has a clubhouse, it has a pool, it has cabanas, it has a dog park, and you're also gonna have a basketball court as well as cornhole. So it is a nice community. On top of its location, it has a lot of features that you're gonna have inside the community. For all you veterans out there, if you wanna be closer to the VA clinic, this is the closest that you're gonna get, because you can actually walk out the gate and you are right at the VA clinic, and you can buy this home with 0% down payment. And then, like I said, your Sam's, your Chick-fil-A, your car wash, racetrack, and all these different restaurants are literally within walking distance, and you're also close to the hospitals, Lowe's, Home Depot, and so much more. Now, if you choose to buy this home as a first-time home buyer with 3.5% down, it's going to be about $14,500, and the builder will be covering the closing costs. And I mean it, they will cover your full closing costs. I have had a lot of clients who have purchased with this builder, and everything has been covered. Now, enough about me talking your ear off. If you're ready to make this home yours, make sure to schedule your consultation in my Calendly link. It links with my calendar, so we're able to get together when we are both available. Now, if you're ready to win in real estate, remember to win with Wendoly.